From the stable of Kola Obadimu Junior's Playhouse, Segun Shewumi Unscripted.
The second example I wanted to use is the one that created the Forbes of this world, the Stephen Jobs of this world. In their environment, very many years ago, when the computer was still a mainframe, a society decided to put one mainframe in a community. They put the money to put it in the community, and then it now became, how are they going to allow the youths of the community to go and use it? They created an arrangement for them where every youth in that community could go there, maybe for 1 hour, a couple of hours, just buy time for free to use it for free. As at the time they created that, they didn't know what it was going to produce. And young people went there, some liked to stay long, some didn't like to stay long, some enjoyed it, some didn't like to enjoy it, some played games, some did other things in a community project. And the likes of Steve Forbes loved to spend hours there. So it was like them to pay off their colleagues, bribe them to get their time, since those ones didn't have much to do with it. Some of them wanted some money to go and play. They gathered up all of the time and spent days on end there. Sometimes they stayed there overnight just to be playing with the idea that what can we do with this? Today, you and I know that Silicon Valley is bigger. The fourth largest part of the American economy was driven by Silicon Valley. And the disruption possibility that it has had in the world is been unending. I do not need to relay the story of how the likes of Zuckerberg were able to create a social media platform called Facebook, which created a world impact, and then within the same one lifespan again created WhatsApp, which created the second impact. So it means that by being enabled to follow creativity, he was then able to be empowered to disrupt humanity twice. First with Facebook, now with Twitter. And given his young age, only time will tell whether he's going to have the opportunity of causing a world disruption 3 times. Therefore, I will say to you, we need to review what we're doing. The fact that we now have computer penetration in the world now that allows people to sit down in my home and within minutes be all over the world means that the world has become an absolute level playing field for young people. But for you to give the young people of Nigeria the opportunity to participate, you cannot pick and choose. You have to have a mindset of a framework that allows as many of them as want to try to find access. One of the quick things that we can quickly do is to make sure that we put free broadband in our society. If we made broadband very free in our society, such that in our ministry, in our local government, in all of our public places, there was free broadband for the people, I tell you again, we would have unleashed them, because we have enabled them, and they will definitely break even and shatter the glass ceiling. But what are we doing now? We have driven them into the underground world of only criminal things, because they have to find their own laptops, they have to find their own Wi-Fi, they have to then go sit down in one corner figuring out how to make money from it, and before we know it, it's what you have called advanced fee fraud or computer related fraud, which people like to call Yahoo. That's where our young people are putting their energy. If we only adjusted the paradigm. If only we could adjust the paradigm. And sometimes when I say our leaders have dropped the ball, I am not holding them to their now. I am holding them to where we can possibly be now, so that we can possibly be somewhere else in the future. As far as I am concerned, we have to move very, very quickly from the thought process of youth empowerment and now embrace the concept of youth enablement. And if we do that, we would have been ready for a set of young people who are hungry, willing, able to outpace any young set of people anywhere they may be on the surface of the earth, and we all are going to build it better for it. That's my view on that.
Ṣẹ́gun Ṣómùmí, unscripted.